Greetings, it's me, Magical Princess, Angel of Justice, Protector of the peace-loving planet of Rabufru, at your service. So today we're going to be working on a few things for June's Patreons, really, because we're kind of behind, and we have all these other deadlines that we need to do for other clients. So I did want to do more gaming streams, hopefully soon, but right now we're going to work, and I just wanted to be able to chat with you guys. So that's why I decided to do a stream, a working stream, I guess. Another drawing stream, just maybe not so chill as our former drawing streams. Alright, let me get our music set up. Alright. Okay, hopefully the volume is okay on that. Might turn it down a little bit just in case. Alright, let me know if the volume is okay. Hello, I'm reading the chat now. Hi Umbra, and welcome Dread, and Prince Ali is here. Nice to see you. I do not know who Moral Oreo is. You'll have to tell me about it. I'm pretty blind to everything pop culture, as you know. When are these streams ever completely chill? I guess that's a good point. I'm glad that you were excited to see the streaming notification, Umbra. Yeah, it's been a while. I have to just make more time and excuses to stream, I think, with everything that's been going on. So I'm just gonna probably start doing more art streams, less gaming streams, just so I don't feel like I have to wait until I have a game to play or time to play a game to stream. So maybe just more art. Though I did really want to play some ocean-themed games for Mermaid last month, but I only ended up streaming, was it once? It might have been. Last month passed very quickly. So, and I know Undertale has been on the list for a long time. I feel bad even promising it at this point. Thank you all for putting up with me. Moral Oral. The show to be forgotten. I still don't know it. You have to tell me what it's about. It seems that 2 people in the chat know it at least, though. So it must be fairly popular. So this is going to be a sticker sheet. Oh no, my cat got removed. I was kind of doodling a little bit about this on my last drawing stream. And it's basically a really, really old OC of my creator, Allie's. Kind of like this interdimension traveling magical girl. And she's got this ring with an eye on it, and out of the ring with an eye on it comes this angel cat that's her magical girl sidekick. The story hasn't really developed much more than that. This is a character that my creator made up when she was like maybe 5, so it doesn't make much sense. But we did want to draw her because it's always fun to draw old characters. And the other kind of fun thing is, since she only has a few things about her design finalized for the new age, the current age, if you will, we get to choose a lot of her outfit colors. I do like to usually stay with, oh no, purple and things like that for her. She's got black hair and purple eyes and a red gem in her forehead there. Everything else is kind of like up to whatever I'm feeling when I draw her. I'm just gonna start with the colors, oops, I know that she will have. So just starting with her hair. So how has everyone been since it's been a little bit since I have streamed? I wish I had some fun things to report about what I've been doing, but I do not. I have, however, thought more about how I might be able to do or like pull off a baking stream. Since everyone keeps asking me and I feel bad not delivering on things I keep saying that I'm going to try to do. One of my friends is an IT guy and he told me that I can set up my laptop in the kitchen, right? And remote into my laptop to get a video of the bread rising to link back to my PC in here so that everyone can watch the bread rise while I play games or something. So it sounds kind of complex, but he said it was fairly easy, so I might give that a shot. Of course, I'm not going to promise anything, but I was thinking about making cinnamon rolls next week, so it might be a good opportunity to attempt the baking stream, even if it ends up being a kind of weird setup. Hi, welcome Amber! Amber loves Pearly. That's the name of this character, by the way. And Pearly's kind of a weird name since that's obviously not a pearl in her forehead, but that's part of the joke about her name. This is what I'm reading off of the book. Oh. So she's like, I'm Pearly, right? That's how it starts. And then she's like, you might think that's weird because obviously there's a ruby in my forehead. Classic 6-year-old humor, I guess. Dread says, energy core, or where she has her soul, only you will know what the gym does. The gym is the source of her, like, magical girl abilities, kind of, or like where the magic comes from. However, she wasn't able to, like, transform until she got the weird eyeball ring. I have not figured out much more than that for a new story. Obviously, I have the 6-year-old me version of her story, but it's not super clear why or how any of these things happened, so I want to develop her into a more defined character, just like I am, I guess. If you don't know, or if you're new here, I'll just go over this. So, my creator came up with a lot of characters when she was like 5 or 6 years old, including one named Sky, who was this little pastel horse princess on a planet made out of candy, and aliens wanted to take over her planet, so she had to protect it. And over the years, that horse became me! Somehow. And so there's a comic book series about me. I'm a magical girl, and the story has changed a little bit, but I am still protecting my planet from aliens. Though the planet is not made out of candy, but everyone that inhabits it is really good at making candy. So the story has changed slightly, and so my creator loves to reuse weird things that she made up at 6. Umbra says, if you do the baking stream, you have to make a cat loaf. I do want to make a cat loaf, but I'm craving cinnamon rolls. I was thinking, however, for fun, I might try to make one of the cinnamon rolls cat-loaf shaped. It could be kind of funny to make like a cinnamon roll that is cat-shaped. I do want to legitimately make a cat loaf, but if I can pull off this baking stream with something I already know how to make, like cinnamon rolls, then there'll be a greater chance of me redoing it in the future, and then I would try to make cat loaf. Jed says, the war must go on, for it's a planet fight after all. It can't really be solved in, say, 5 seasons. Well, the fight is still going on, and we're on volume 7 of the manga series right now. Each volume is 100 pages. There will be like 10 or 11 total volumes, so the fight is still going on. I have not solved it yet. I am trying my best, though. Umbra says, cat roll, cinnamon cat, need to come up with a name. Let's see. Cat roll, cinnamon cat. Swirly cat? Cinnamon? Meow? I have no idea. I'm gonna think on that too, Umbra. Thanks, Dread. Sometimes I work on the manga on stream, since I'm working on volume 5 right now. Or sorry, I said 5 because I got confused. I'm not working on volume 5, I'm working on volume 8 right now. It's just been a little slow going in recent months, but sometimes I'll work on it on stream, so you might catch it sometime. Kiddaman roll? Oh, oh, that's so perfect. Good job, Umbra. Alright, I'll have to make a kiddaman roll then. Whenever I get around to doing my baking stream. I am confident that I'm going to try it this time. I am potentially moving soon, which I think I've been saying for a while, but I don't know what the kitchen situation will look like at my next place. So I figured if I'm gonna make it happen, I need to make it happen sooner rather than later, so I don't have to get reacquainted with a new kitchen, or potentially this kitchen would just be easier to do a stream in, potentially, so I'm gonna try it out. It might be might be kind of bad, but I'm excited at least. Umbra has some other suggestions. Kittymon roll. Kittymon? Kittamon or Kittymon? Kittymon roll? Or Kittamon roll? I kind of like Kittamon roll. Kittymon is more direct on what kind of bread roll it is for sure, but Kittamon just sounds so cute. And you both are cute, really. So, also alarming, my 2-year VTubing anniversary is coming up next month. Can you believe it? I sure can't. It's pretty crazy. I would love to do a new model to re-debut, as I've been saying, but obviously I just can't find the time. So I've been using this pre-made model for now that my creator made. It's, you know, for customization and all that. So I've just been using it as a stand-in since I like the facial tracking better for this model versus my old model. But someday soon, I hope to have a new model made just for me, and my creator is gonna make it super cool. We're thinking about like potentially having it so I have a chair and hand tracking, so I can do peace signs and wave and all those things just based on tracking instead of with toggles like my other model. So that'd be pretty cool, even though it'll be very complex. Yeah, 2 years of streaming! Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I don't even know how many streams that is. I'm gonna look. Now I'm curious. Will YouTube tell me how many streams I've done? Probably. I'm gonna look at my YouTube studio and content and how many live streams have I done. It doesn't have a number. Oh wait, maybe if I select all. Okay. There's 30 on each page. So that's 60 so far. 90. A few of these are testing, but not many. I have done roughly 100 streams. Oh my goodness. It's probably a lot less than a lot of people do, but that means like roughly 50 a year, maybe 50 divided by 12 months. I don't know, it's like 4 a month apparently. I guess I was streaming a lot more in my first year than I have been this year, that's for sure. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me for the last few months. There's been 97 streams total. Okay. Is that how many is on my account? Because I didn't know how many of them were testing. Usually I delete the testing ones, but I think I saw at least like 3 testings in my content since I was going by whatever YouTube was saying for content section, I guess. Alright, so 97 including this one. Cool. Also, like fairly exciting. So I think I'm pretty close to, yeah, I'm really close to 500 subscribers. I'm at 493, so maybe my bread stream can be a celebration. Next week, maybe I'll have 500 followers. That'd be pretty cool. Oops. Okay, let me put back everything where it belongs and stop looking at that. Hi, welcome Juju Bear. How have you been? Alright, so I'm thinking this outfit is gonna be like mostly black because I was thinking this kind of looked like a Tails jacket, but with a kind of spooky, like almost like vampire-y looking design. So the original story that this character came from when I was six is called Spookataima. Instead of Spooky Time, I went with Spookataima, I guess. And obviously that's not going to be the name of it whenever I actually do something with this character. If I do end up doing something with this character, but I always thought it was pretty funny name, at least. But so she's supposed to have like a almost like Halloween themed design. So I just kind of went with that. And I'm just gonna put in some stand-in colors here until I figure it out. Since this is a stressful drawing stream, we can't just sit idly and think. Which I do tend to do on stream quite often, where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and just sit and stare at the screen. Come back to that. So the eyeball ring, I think is supposed to be like red. We're gonna do like a gold band. Juju Bear wants to know how I am. I'm hanging in there, I guess. No, I'm good. Just a lot has been going on, so I'm just trying to stay positive and fit in some time to stream, even though I haven't been able to so much recently. So I'm doing all right. Umber says, I'd suggest you to my friends, so they'd sub, but my friends are all boys, and will definitely just make fun of me if I sub their channel. Oh, that's too bad, Umbra. I know there's lots of boys out there that like cute things, but I know that that's a rare percentage of the population. Okay, I don't know what colors I'm really doing this outfit, so I'm just gonna put some random stand-in colors in and then we'll come back to it. This is actually the outfit that she wears in the original 6-year-old version. It's like pretty stylish, I guess. Like definitely a 90s look. Or the end of 90s, rather, I guess. You're right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely telling people I'm a VTuber can be a bit sketchy, because the look on people's faces. And I'm like, no, I'm not that kind of VTuber. I'm like, well, what kind of VTuber, you know? It's like, I don't know, not the normal one, I guess. So, now I get it. But I'm hoping that, I mean, VTubers are super popular right now, and a lot of people are becoming VTubers, so hopefully there'll be other VTubers who want to make more like family-friendly content as time goes on, since I think that it's getting to the point where it'll just become like, oh, I just have like a virtual avatar that I use to stream or make content. I think it'll be a lot more acceptable as time goes on. So that's what I foresee, at least. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. I'm just hoping for a different future for people who want to make content but don't want to show their face, where they can say VTuber and people won't think that they're doing something strange. So I don't know what color this cat was, but I'm gonna say pink is pretty much like a safe bet, though I should probably make it purple, I guess, to stick with her theme. Alright, I'm gonna change it to a lilac color and use... Oh, didn't mean to... Okay, it can't differentiate that color, so we're just gonna select this and make it like a pastel pink, or sorry, purple. Apparently I don't know my colors today. I apologize. And let's make the wings white. Yeah, I've actually been thinking quite a bit about the, you know, the VTuber problem. Or my problem, I guess, where, you know, not downing how anybody else makes content, but I definitely want people to see my content and think of something different, I guess, with VTuber, I guess. So I'm thinking about how to kind of like differentiate myself enough where people can see it as another kind of content. So I think I mentioned this on one of the other streams, but I was thinking about attempting to create almost like a room setup where it's like a 2D room, but it's almost like 3D, so that I can have like I don't know how to say it, like I have a whole room and my live 2D model like interacts with it basically, and it would be more of a setup like I was gonna say 3D YouTubers, but that's not what I mean, just real people that do like art and stuff, and they show themselves actually drawing on the tablets, and I was thinking about attempting to replicate more of that style of VTubing in my next model, so that people will see me more as an art YouTuber instead of a VTuber, I guess? Oh, Umbra does not want to get into the subject, okay. Sorry. I was in my own world just talking about that for a while. But when will I do the model? I don't know, because I really need to ramp up how much I'm working on Volume 8. So I think that's gotta become kind of a priority for me. I guess I was just hoping to have a larger audience for my comic book, I guess, before working on it on stream. I need to just start working on it on stream, I think. And prioritizing it. But it is just becoming a priority less and less, unfortunately, because I have like freelance jobs, and I did really think that my customizable VTuber was going to be a good source of in the background revenue, and people have not really been getting it that much, but I mean, it's okay. So I'm just gonna try to start making some time to work on Volume 8 some more, so we'll see. Alright, she's gonna have purple socks and her little skating braces will just be that color. Yeah, the customizable VTuber has not. I've had 6 sales in the last, I guess it's been out for almost 2 months now. I thought it would be selling better too, just because based on the performance of like similar things on the market, but I think it might just be kind of confusing to use for people because it's so customizable. Maybe they don't understand that it is something that they can actually customize. Like they just look at the listing photo and they're like, man, this person labeled that wrong or something like that. I am not so sure, so hopefully sales will go up as more people find out about it. I mean, I really just wanted people to use it. I mean, like, funny is also a factor, but, you know, that's just the way of the world. I wish I didn't have to think about it. Umbra said, buying a drawn VTuber is so expensive, I thought people would be interested in a cheaper option. Yeah, I mean, for sure, that was one of the reasons I made it, because even my VTuber commissions are a few $1,000s, to be honest, because of the time it takes to make a VTuber model. So I did want to offer like this cheaper, very customizable option for people who just want to get started in streaming but don't have the money to pay for something like that. But yeah, it's just not selling as well as I would hope, but that's okay. I was thinking about maybe, I don't even know if I can take the time to do it, but I was thinking about trying to make just a standard model, no customizations, and then seeing how well it sells based. Like, do people actually want something customizable like the one I'm using right now? Or do they want something that's pre-made and just looks highly designed that everyone else has? Hello, Bucky! There is a reason for why I look different. So I was just talking about a customizable VTuber model that I have created for like beginner streamers who don't want to commission a model right away. So this is our art, but it's like a customizable model. I don't really know how else to show it other than just like, this is what it starts out with for everyone. And then I have programmed the model to retain options to make me look like Sky again. So I press a button and my model is all loaded up for me basically. And it's pretty interesting. If you want to see more of what this model can do, just let me know. But basically I've just been using it as a way to promote the fact that I have this model out. I still switch back and forth between my original model though. It's been fun to use because the facial tracking is better since we're definitely more experienced than we were when we did our first model. So this model has like better movement than the other one, but we still love our other one and we switch back and forth nowadays. It is a shapeshifter model, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's fun. I don't think I have any other characters loaded up in here. Because oh, I'm crying now, oops. I'm figuring out my, keys. I don't think I have like another shirt that I put in here. I can kind of show you really quick how I do this. So we press expression editor, click new expression, and then the colors we change separately, but it has like all these things I can do to it. Like head size, facial shape. I'll zoom in so we can see what goes on with this. The size of our mouth. Our skin tone, and all kinds of other things. We have lipstick, blush. We can take on or off our eyelashes, eye size, and eye distance. So this changes like the distance our eyes are apart. Eye shape. And then there's quite a bit of things about the pupils and iris shadow and saturation and eye hue and all that. But most of the customization, it's only half body, so like no legs. But most of the customization is for the body, so like body type, these kind of things, torso width, and hips too. And then there's a bunch of hair options too, and like different things with the collars, or we can put a bow on here. We can put on a sweater, necklace, and then I have my cat ears, which can be big or small. I also have elf ears, earrings, and then of course our hair options, which not all of them will be colored because just the one that I've used for Sky is going to be colored. We can change the length of that. Ponytail option? No, I'm just having fun with it. Back here. And each one of these hairs has its own slider too. You can have middle hair, but I like it out. So that's kind of what it does. It's like for beginner streamers, basically. Okay, I wasn't reading the chat, so usually it's just an on and off switch. Yeah, I mean, technically it is. After you get your model set up, you can put in what you want to do, and then it does become an on and off switch. That was just the way for people to set up their own model that they want to use for streaming, basically. So that's what it does. Alright, I'm gonna do... like a checkerboarded skirt for her. Just remove it off the shirt. I'll remove it from the inside of the skirt too. Would have been software of the year if it was 3 years ago. Well, yes, there have been people that have made customizable VTubers in the last few years. However, there has been nobody that has attempted the level of body customization that I have. Oh, sorry, I'm off the screen for some reason. So this is the most customizable VTuber model on the market right now. for live 2D. See, you can make anything you want with a 3D model, really, but they're like live 2D models are more highly prized in the VTuber community usually. So this is like the most customizable one that you can buy pre-made. So it's only $35 versus making or having like a artist like myself draw and make you one from scratch is going to be a few $1,000s normally. So it's like a budget option, and again, the most customizable from a body shape and size and face shape and eye size perspective than any other one on the market right now. So I was testing the limits of what Live 2D could do, and I think I pulled it off, but now no one wants it. So that's all. Do I know how to program? No, technically not. I am using a pre-made program, however I'm stretching the limits of what it can do. It's kind of like an art program, kind of like the one I'm using to draw, except for it allows you to rig animations on models. So I rigged the motion in a program called Live 2D, and then I set it up in the facial tracking program VTube Studio. So it's like how a normal VTuber, Live 2D VTuber would be created, except for I have just put in some crazy ways to be able to customize your model right in VTube Studio, if that makes any sense. So I hope to add legs to it in the future if it does well. That was one of my goals, where I was like, oh, I wish that it had legs, but I was running out of time. So if it does well, maybe we can fund some legs together. But the mermaid tail that I made has been working fairly well as legs, which is fun, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna add some details to her eyes. Add some white behind it. So that was like a huge project for me. I had tried to do it simply, but I ended up spending a lot more time than I thought I was on it, because I just kept on wanting to make things crazier and crazier. Is there a horn antler slider? Now that is something that I did really want to add to it, but I just ran out of time, so hopefully in version 2. However, there are creators that make things like this. So these are all assets. Some of them come with VTube Studio, some of them don't. And some people create things like this. This is a bunny ear, right? So I'm gonna pin this to my model, and it is facial tracked. Oops. Yeah, and then it moves along with the model, so you could probably get like a horn or antler from a creator that does something similar to put a stand in. However, there is not actually one on this model at this point. The only like extra fantasy customizations right now are cat ears, which can be very small or very large, or we have elf ears. Now I can't get rid of this thing, but I can show you the elf ear options because they kind of stick out. Could kind of maybe look like a demon character, even though it's definitely not horns, but now I can't figure out how to get this the ear off of me. Okay, there we go. The random ear, so we'll come in here. So I'm in here again, in the customization option, and then we're gonna go down to elf ears. So these are pretty pointy. They'll stick out behind any of like the hair options that you do for the most part. Yeah, so they'll kind of stick out like that, and then they can get smaller too. And then the other thing is cat ears, which start out fairly large, like the ones that my model is using, but can go fairly small. And technically, you could just color all these parts black, really, and they could be kind of like wiggly horns, if that makes any sense. But no, there's not like a dedicated horn or antler slider at this point, even though I really wanted to add it. Just having issues with my pink. Come on now. There we go. Now let's make sure that I didn't put myself off the screen again. I sure did. So let's move into position here. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I wish I could. So Amber did make a rainbow clown VTuber with this model. However, I lost my model data during one of the VTube Studio updates, which was really unfortunate. And so I did have to recreate Sky from scratch during my last stream, the mermaid stream, because I had lost the data in which I had already made myself previously. So unfortunately I do not have your rainbow clown or any of the other ones that we did together. I was pretty bummed about it. I know, it's really upsetting. You'll have to make the rainbow clown again, how about that? She was really cute though. I don't think I have any... I don't think I took any videos of it either, but I definitely took like some pictures. But those are not on my, my computer. Oh no, your clown! But I took some videos of her on my phone, so we've got some videos of your clown at least. The customizable VTuber model. I'm trying to think like how many hours I put into it. Like, oh my gosh, I was working on it for like four months basically, almost 5 months, and like on and off. It had to have been like over 200 hours, maybe 300 hours, so that's why I cut myself off. I was like, I've got to see if it works before I add literally anything else, or that people are gonna want it before I add anything else, because I was like, I just pumped so much time and energy into it. Oh good, I'm glad you like her facial expression. Got some different facial expressions going on here. Okay, let's give her some pupils. So again, who knows if I'm gonna ever do anything with this character, as I was saying, but it sure is fun to draw old OCs anyway, and she was just fitting with my my June fairy. So June's, and the reason I chose her is because June's birthstone is Pearl, and the name of this character is Pearly, despite the definitely not pearl in her forehead. And so this is how June's fairies is kind of looking so far. So they're gonna have black and white pearls with them, and a black and white swan. So we'll see how that works out in the end. But I do have to work on that this stream a little bit at least. Just laying in some flat colors likely. Oh yay, I'm glad you like them, Amber. Yeah, at first I was thinking I was gonna do one of them with the completely like black outfit and one of them with the completely white outfit. But now I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna do both with just black and white, like both their outfits, instead of like singling out just one or the other. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you think everything is looking amazing this stream. I did both line arts off stream because I definitely had more concentration for that, so this is more of like a coloring and shading stream, because during coloring and shading I do not think as much as I would for like sketching and line art, because I'm really thinking like, how do I want this to look and how is it going and stuff. But then during shading and like flat colors, usually I'm just like kind of like bored. So it's a good time to stream. Amber says, I'm going to run into my sister's room playing Bill Nye the Science Guy at full blast. That's amazing. I'm glad there are people out there that still know Bill Nye the Science Guy. Those were highlights of the science classrooms in my day and age as well. Alright, she's coming together. I'm still unsure about the colors, but we're gonna do her stripy black gloves here. Because she's definitely gotta have these. I just think stripes are so cute. She'll never see it coming. Good luck. Tell us her reaction when you get back, okay? This off the eyeball. Zoom in here. I really don't need to go this detail heavy on this drawing as I am, because this is going to be a sticker sheet and it's only going to be like 4 by 6, so not super big. I'm just trying to make it look nice anyway. Like, here I go again, just filling in these little itty bitty color gaps that no one is ever going to notice. Obviously, if I was doing a client job, I'm definitely a lot more motivated to do things as perfect as I can, but when I'm just drawing for me or for merch that I know is going to be small, I tend to put less effort into it, but I'm like slowly becoming a perfectionist for some reason. I'm gonna do this sleeve now. Her outfit was also kind of giving me like Saint Tail vibes. The kind of like tuxedo look, and I liked that about it. It was one of the things I was inspired by for this outfit. Change the red tone on her little magical girl pet familiar. Make it a little more peachy pink. Kinda match more like the red in her outfit and stand out from that lilac. Honestly, I want her I said her pear. No, I meant her hair. Her hair to be more lighter and purpley. Maybe just a little darker. Now I'm gonna do some highlights on it. Interesting question, Bucky. Okay, so Bucky wants to know, do you know if there's a way to... Ow. I hit my knee, I'm sorry. Okay, do you know if there's a way to integrate fractals into digital art using vectors? So I have only recently begun using vectors with Adobe Illustrator, which I've been learning for a certain client. And I do not know if there's a way to like auto-generate or incorporate fractals in the sense of like repeating, meshing shapes, if that's what you mean by that. There might be a way though in Adobe Illustrator, because there's a way to do a lot of things in Adobe Illustrator. Like, I wouldn't put it past it to know how to do something like that. So potentially, I just wouldn't know yet because I'm so new to the program. Yes, thank you. I am okay. It was just one of those things where you accidentally bump your knee or something, or your elbow, and it hurts way worse than you expected it to. But I'm fine. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm still learning the vector software. I was thinking if I got the opportunity, I might do some vector art on stream. I just can't for that one client because they've got an NDA in place, but I could use the software for something else I'm doing, but I don't really have any need to at the moment to use vector for anything. This drawing software does not have true vectors in it, the one I'm using right now, Paint Studio. It has some things that are kind of supposed to work like vector, but it doesn't actually generate vectors, so that's pretty much it. Asked a few digital artists today. Nobody knows. It's potentially because an artist knowing how to use vector technology is a lot rarer than an artist that knows how to use raster technology like the one I'm using right now. So maybe if you want to know, you could look up vector, like a vector artist or Adobe Illustrator live stream or something like that, and see if anybody is working with an actual vector program and live stream. That'd probably give a better answer. Because I've only been using vectors for like a little less than a month now, so I'm definitely not gonna know. Sorry, got a cough. Okay, I'm done coughing. Sorry. NDA. When does it expire? It doesn't. It doesn't expire until other people see the artwork. So basically, when the art is released, I'm allowed to talk about it, if that makes any sense. So I will say that I'll probably be maybe like September this year. So then I think I'll be able to share some things after that point, once they start putting it out there. So that's exciting. Because I have definitely I still have standing NDAs from people that are never going to do anything with my artwork, but these people are pretty serious about doing something with it. And it always stinks when I get an NDA that's like forever until the ends of Earth, and then the people are like, oh, actually we're canceling the project, and I'm like, no. So it definitely happens, but this one is on the road to being used very soon, so that's good. And then I have another client that has an NDA that's basically the same thing. Another because I've been making sure that people are like actually gonna use their stuff or something. And his is also whenever something's complete, but he has not much of a deadline, not like the other people, so who knows. But I have been having a lot of NDAs for my recent jobs, and I think it's because I used to do like a lot of fan art commissions and OC commissions for just like other artists or people in the community for a lower price point, but then I started like managing projects and doing character design and mangas for larger clients, and so now most of my clients need like an NDA, and that's just how it goes. But it's good though, because I'm happy to be able to do what I love for a living. I've just been not really being able to balance like my personal projects as well. Alright, she has hair shading. Okay, I'm gonna put a background on this and see how I'm feeling about these colors. Expand action here, do a white background, and then obviously we can't see it, but we're about to do like a pinky red background. I'm gonna fill in some of the gaps here. Make it easier for these to become stickers. Okay, now I gotta figure out a good background for this. I'm gonna look through some of my effects over on the side here. We have a pearl brush, I guess. Kind of funny. I don't know how I really feel about these, like, sort of realistic pearls. Oh, I did that on the pink background, didn't I? I don't know, it's kind of funny. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's take it off and try something else. Also, I realize I don't know what happened to her skirt. Like this got moved somewhere random. There we go. Now she's got her like checkers on her skirt. I'm looking through some of my brushes, get some ideas for a background. A chain with some pearls on it. A pattern. No, not patterns. Clothing maybe. Nope. Rolled line maybe. Yes, in rolled line I have this one. It's not even showing up. See? One down here. I like the vibes for this one, but I'm not sure if that's like what I want to go with for the final one. Hi, welcome Happy, it's nice to see you. I am doing okie dokie. How are you? It's been a while. Lucky is asking, are formal emails more effective than the question? I don't know. I think it depends on what you're asking. If you do want to email some artists about that vector question, which I'm guessing that's what this is about, I don't know. I mean, when people email me about art questions, I do like it when, you know, they give me a bit of information about who they are and how they know about me and why, you know, why they want to know the question. You know, usually I try to ask artists that email me, like, okay, like, what are you working on, so I can give you, like, the best advice for, you know, what kind of manga or what kind of artwork you're doing and that kind of thing. So I think it just depends on the artist. I think it's gonna be a different answer depending on who you ask, but I guess more formal with more information would be what I would want if somebody was sending me an email asking for some advice, usually. Oh good, Happy is quite happy today. That's awesome. Some vain, but there is certain question I ask every artist to fall on their good side. I'm curious what the question is, Bucky. How do you get on artist's good side? Okay, let me move the shading to the correct layer. I don't know why my music keeps pausing itself. Every song. Okay, there's another song. Can you tell me a bit about your OCs? That's very true. We artists love to talk about our OCs. That's awesome. Oh, good to hear, Happy. What are you proud of yourself for today? Purple bows, shading, because I think that they're fine purple. If I actually use this character for something in the future, I will give her a more thought out outfit design, but for now she can just be as is, really. Happy says sleeping on time, like actually sleeping at a reasonable time for once. Oh, that's awesome! A good sleep schedule is a good thing. Happy says, oh, and my Undertale AU music is coming along nicely, but I should... the heart is blocking it on my thing. Make, I think, is what it was saying. Make the more songs for it. Oh, good. I'm glad. Sound like, I guess that was like 2 weeks ago that I did the stream where you and your friends were planning the Undertale music on it. So I guess it's been a productive 2 weeks then, huh? That is good. Good to hear. Alright, right, she's coming along. Okay, I'm going to combine all the folders into one and start kind of moving them around, because for sticker sheets, I'm going to want to make sure that some of the stickers are far apart from the other ones. So like, she's a little too close, but if I move her sideways, oops, I didn't mean to have the background in there. And background out, and so she'll have to be far enough away from other stickers. So I'm gonna kind of like tilt her sideways and shrink her a little bit. Actually, I don't know if she has to be, oh no. I was gonna say, I don't know if she has to be shrunk really, because I'm probably gonna move up that top one. So let me just tilt her to the side, and then we can just save her that way. Happy says, oh yes, concealment, that was very good, glad you enjoyed it. Cannot describe the 2-day non-stop pain of FL Studio crashing and corrupting again and again. Yeah, I think that song turned out great, especially for having so many like crash and error issues. Okay, I think I'm gonna shrink this top one a little bit. Down. I think this cat is in an okay location, hopefully. Oh, my songs keep pausing. Okay, there we go. Is this the only thing planned this stream? Nope. I have to work on this too. So these fairies have got to get some color and some wings potentially and some swans. So I do have other things to work on after I complete this, and this is definitely nearing completion. So it looks like I accidentally put a big block of color where it shouldn't have been, but because I gotta get both these things done as soon as possible. So let me fix this. Happy says, I just noticed you named the stream Unchill. You're right, because it's kind of unchill. I just have a lot to do. I was like, oh, you know, I really should stream this week. It's been a while. I kind of miss streaming, so... And as I was typing out the name for the stream, and I was going, you know, chill, chatting, and drawing, and then I was like, you know what? That's misleading, because this is not chill. This is me rushing to get everything done. So I am unsure about this background, but I think I'm going to come back to it. So I'm going to move on to these fairies and start giving them some color. Oh yeah, it is Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you, Happy. I haven't done anything or posted anything on Instagram or anything yet. I mean, it's been a busy month. I don't know if I should draw some characters or just post on my story to let everyone, just like wish everyone happy Pride Month or not, but I did realize it was Pride Month, so I've been thinking about it. Okay, so I'm just erasing hair. We're gonna give them some color, and I am confused about the colors to use in this other than black and white. In the mood board that I created, I kind of had random like neon and pastel colors where it kind of looked wild and crazy, so that might be what I end up doing. So, take away their jewelry. Abby says, me and my BF are planning to live together soon. Oh wow! That's a big step. Well, very nice. Trying to find what layer I put this jewelry on. Oh, there. This one? I don't know why it's so hard to figure out what layer this jewelry is on. Oh, it was on that layer. I'm just confused. I'm confused and unchill. No, you have not told me about your boyfriend. I'd love to hear about them. How long have you been together? I know I haven't been streaming that much, so it might have been a while, and time has just been flying by. I am taking away everyone's eyeballs so that I can give it some color. Hello, Inuyasha. I don't know what your message means, but welcome. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop in a random skin tone, and we're just gonna start filling out some of the colors. Even if we're unsure, we can always change them later. Oh, did you invite some people? Thank you, Happy. Welcome, welcome! So why don't you tell us a bit about yourself, Inuyasha? The people in my chat make me happy because they all seem to recognize when one another shows up and say hello. And know a little bit about each other's interests or hobbies, so it's always good to just get some introductions going. Happy says, speaking of, let's tell Allie about my boyfriend. Okay. Yes, I'd love to hear about them. I'm sure you remember Inno. That was the person on the last stream that was collaborating with you with the song? Is that correct? Alright, so I'm just gonna start dropping some random grayscales and things in here. Oh yeah, so this was the person from last time, and is also coding the Undertale game. It's obvious by now what that is. Yeah, it is. And I'm not sure I really want to do pink, but I'm just gonna put in some pink for now, since I just think this would look really cute pink, even if it's not gonna stay pink. And the shoes too. Do some darker arm gloves, whatever these are called. Oh no, that was Ryu. Bye, Bucky. Thanks for stopping in. See you next time. Oh, nice. So you've got like a whole team working on this game for you now. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna do some tights, I think. Happy says I have a massive dev team. That's awesome. I remember when you were doing a lot of stuff just a one-person crew, so I know you have a lot of big goals, so it's cool that you have people who want to help with your projects. Okay, I'm gonna put back some of the layers. Yasha, I just asked you to introduce yourself. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable introducing yourself, that is completely fine. But I always like to hear about what makes people happy or what they're interested in. Yes, I would be interested. See, Happy knows. Very true. I'm sorry, my throat is stoppy for some reason. I might have to take a water break here in a few minutes, but I'm still here for now. Well? And Yasha says they make music for a hobby. Yes, very cool. I do think making music is a really impressive hobby too. Since I love music, but I don't think that I could make it. Oh, you guys are such cute friends. That's awesome. Hyping each other up. That's good stuff. So mainly like Undertale or Friday Night Freddy's. Is that what it is? Okay, I'm putting the skirt as stand in pink for now. Even though that's definitely not the color that I want it to be. Maybe I'll have to do like iridescent or something. Oh, welcome back, Umbra. Good to see you. One of Happy's friends, Inuyasha, is attempting to describe themselves, and now they're in a war about who's better at making music, which I think is very nice. Alright, I'm gonna do a red rose, but I think this is probably gonna end up... Oh yeah, it's not a rose. I already forgot what flower I was doing. It is an anemone, which are white. So that's gonna be a white flower. And then they have a black center. This shows how scatterbrained I am working on this. I don't even know what color anything is supposed to be on my own art. Okay, so Fortnite theme music? That's interesting. I do not know much about Fortnite, so I can't really say what kind of music they have, but it's very interesting. Speaking of music, my playlist keeps stopping after every song. It's very annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta keep on going and pressing play again. Oh, it's Friday Night Funkin'? Not Fortnite Friday. I'm confused now. He makes custom Fortnite lobby tracks. Okay, so that's not what you do? See, I'm very gullible and I don't know anything about pop culture, so if you tell me something, I'm just gonna believe it. So as I'm working on this piece, I'm kind of thinking, I'm not really sure what color I want to go, and pearls are kind of iridescent. So maybe I do some like extreme iridescent areas, maybe on the boots or on this corset here. Here, I should get up my mood board to show you guys. So here it is. So I do have quite a bit of pink on here, and as you can see, my computer is struggling to zoom in. I was going to show you guys the flower that I'm using for this month. So some of them can turn out pink, so I could use pink, but I want to use like not pink. I guess I just feel like I use pink so much, but it could work. So that's what I'm working with. I don't know much about the game Friday Night Funkin' is it's just Happy's mentioned it before. It's like a rhythm game. The only rhythm game that I've played would be Beat Saber. That's a pretty fun game. I can't play much of it though because my eyesight is so bad and the VR helmet doesn't have enough room for glasses to fit safely in there. So I can maybe play like 3 rounds before my eyes start to hurt, but it's a pretty fun game. I'm hoping to sometime maybe get one that I can fit glasses in or have a like the custom, I don't know, my brain is failing. I don't know, the custom lenses with the prescriptions in them, I guess. Oh, okay, the Friday Night Funkin'. Okay, good to know. Wait, so it does or it doesn't? I'm so confused. Does it have the swear words or does it not? Are those names of rounds in the game? I am so confused now. Alright, my song paused again. This is getting annoying. Question, can you guys even hear my music? I don't know if I turned it down too low or whatnot. Okay. Well, that's fine. I have other games that I have to play. I've already downloaded. And to be fair, Deltarune did have some swearing in the dialogue, but I just didn't say the words out loud. More purpley anemone flowers. I also thought using anemone flowers would be cute because it makes one think of the ocean and pearls, you know, come out of the ocean. Well, most of them, unless it's a freshwater pearl, so. When will I stream Undertale? That's always a good question. I keep on saying, oh, soon, and then it doesn't happen, so I don't know if I should give any more false alarms here on when I'm gonna play Undertale. Because life has just been crazy. And I can't make any promises. Also, I'm really stressed out, honestly. This is why this is an unchill stream. And I feel like Undertale is going to be harder than Deltarune is, and I could barely do Deltarune, and so I'm afraid that it's gonna stress me out as much as I want to play Undertale. It's just a way to bring up Undertale. No, I mean, it's a valid question. I've been saying, oh, I'm gonna stream Undertale very soon for like the last 4 months, so it's a valid question. And the answer is I don't know. I do not know. I wish I had a better answer. Aw, make you happy. I'm glad. But yeah, hopefully soon anyway, but we will see. Doing some colorful beads and then some pearls. Oh, I thought I just did the black on these anemones. I don't know where that went. That was weird. Oh, there it is. Alright, my music has paused on me once again. I got the choker on my neck. Is it? Well, I know it looks different on this model versus my real model. But I can get up a picture of how I am supposed to look. And also, wait. Wait, are you asking because you want me to just talk about my lore? Because I am pretty sure that you know this because you've read the manga. But I will talk about it anyway. So I'm just gonna get up a random. Here we go. Here's a comic page. I found this real fast. Hola! This is my transformation sequence. You can't really see the necklace, so let me get up a new one. Let's see. What's a good one? Get up all other art, magical princess, and then I saw the sword thing. Oh, here's a good one. Hola! I am from a comic book, and Happy says, "Oh yes, but I think everyone should know about your manga." Thank you, Happy. Alright, so the reason I have this necklace, and it looks different on this model, okay, but it's supposed to look like this, is because this is my magical girl transformation item. So, oh, also I'm seeing Matthew in the chat. Hi! Good luck at the dentist office. Thanks for popping in. Yes, it has 7 volumes right now. Here they are. And so basically I have this necklace because it's my magical girl transformation item. There was a huge war on my planet years ago, and I wish to become a magical girl to save my planet and bring peace to it. And the answer to my wish was granted to me in the ability to transform into a magical girl and protect my planet. And I wear the necklace at all times so that I can transform. And I'm trying to find a picture of it when I am not transformed. It looks more like the one I'm wearing right now. It's kind of like my de-transformed state. But let me get a good one. So we can see. Okay, here's me when I'm not transformed, so I'm supposed to look like I do kind of now. And this is me yawning because I'm perpetually tired, and I have the black version of the choker necklace that's on our ribbon. And then when I transform, it becomes like more integrated with my outfit, and some other things about me change in my outfit, obviously. Umbra says, I learn more and more about Magical Princess Sky every stream. Yep. Sure do. So I never take off my necklace, even in a few years where everything was peaceful on my planet Rabufru, because I was worried that danger would strike once again, and sure enough it did. Some more aliens came to my planet in hopes of controlling it for its candy producing production, and so I have to transform and fight once again. You know, Yuki drawing, I showed you Inu. Oh yeah, I did some art for your friend. I remember that. When was that? A while ago. I probably have it somewhere in here though. I don't know if I saved it as a document or if I saved it as a... Oh, there it is. I found it. Ta-da! It's just a little doodle, but that was the one I did for Happy of the character Yuki. Yeah, it's just like a advertisement that I did for a 90s Sojo magazine kind of Kickstarter. I should check up and see how the production of that is going, but anyway, so that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm working on volume 8 of the series right now, and obviously I haven't done too much of it. Like, here is the last page that I did. I did some of this on stream. It's loading. So the pages are getting more and more detailed for sure. So they're just taking a long time. I'm struggling to find like the motivation and time to do them, but I'm so excited for volume 8. Bye, Umbra! Enjoy dinner! Going back to my fairies. Oh, Buff Tea! That has been definitely a running joke on our streams. Let's see if I can find a good one. No, I don't have any images saved as Buff Chi, but just Chi. No, I just have normal Chi in here. He's probably just scattered all over my doodle documents. Oh, what is up with you and Buff Chi? Is it because it became a meme? I don't have Buff Chi here, but I do have normal Chi. Alongside Madoka from this random doodle, but it's just him but buff. It's like he canonly is not a character that really works out, but the meme that Happy started a long time ago was that so he's really about justice and finding the truth, and he's a newspaper boy that looks into strange happenings on the campus of the school that I go to. And yeah, I guess it was just funny that he would be buff and he could do some vigilante stuff, beat some bad people up, I guess. The buff cheating. Oh yeah, okay. This, yeah. So I've got it. Coming back. Alright, so I drew this at a Michael's craft store, and this image has been passed around and screenshotted a number of times, obviously, because it is grainy, but this is the buff tee that I drew at a random Michael's craft store here in the United States. Oh no, not cavities. I'm sorry, Matthew. Are they gonna be able to do something about them reasonably? Hopefully they're not too big. Okay, they're not painful. Well, that's good. Alright, I keep on coughing more and more increasingly going so I'm gonna take a quick water break, y'all. So I'm just gonna, hopefully my music stays through the break, but make sure to go get some water during this quick break and I will be right back. So I'll do my big accent. Okay, see you. I'm back and rehydrated. Alright, how has everyone been during our water break? I'm gonna turn back on my music, which is undoubtedly paused itself once again. There we go. There we go. Music is back. Alright, let's read the chat. Alright, Inuyasha wanted to make a buff Chi Megalo. He already did, you're right. And Matthew said, Allie-chan's art is great as always. Thank you. And then Matthew goes on to talk about some other things Magic Princess Sky related that they've made. So the Kanar mod, I never saw that, by the way, but I would love to if it's still around, or you can send me a clip of the Kanar mod. Nice. Yeah, I can show you some of the Kanar too if you want. The villains of the Magical Princess Sky manga. Ew. Kanar. On my thing of the Kanar Queen. Probably just gotta look at my character. Yeah, there they are. Matthew says, I'm listening on mute, but very excited to watch the VOD later. I'm gonna write in the chat since you probably can't hear me. There we go. Oh, nice. Alright, so here's the main characters of Magical Princess Sky. And these are the Kanar, basically, or like these elf ear people. So there's more of them. And they're kind of like the villains of the Magical Princess Sky story, other than this crew of space pirates, and some of them are Kanar, but there's also Earthlings in there, Hectinoids, and some Rabufru people. These are like all the characters. This was probably like a print thing that I did way back when, but it's definitely a good way to show all my characters in one spot. Oh my oh no, my bottle went bald. No! It's struggling to get its color back for some reason. No, I don't know what I did, honestly. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm back! I don't know what I did. No, that's not what I look like in real life. That's not a face reveal. I guess I should make like a bald toggle. I've seen some VTubers recently that like having a bald model is like a toggleable option. I don't know if anybody can tell me why that's popular right now. But and Yasha says that was terrifying. Sorry for scaring you guys. And yes, you're right, Abby. So this is G-Lai. So that name is not pronounced Jelly, it is pronounced G-Lai. It's just based off of like a really old meme where somebody opens a Jelly Belly rat and they say the Eli pet rat. And somebody read my book and came up to me once and they said, "Hey, did you name her that because of the Eli pet rat?" And I was like, "Oh my god." How would anybody ever guess that? So that was a pretty amazing moment in my life. That was my in real life face. Jeez, I hope not. I look like I came out of like a lab or something. If that was my real face. Happy says, I've seen these images before, but not the first one. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess I've shared all these images like on my friend reveal stream and everything before, but you're right, I have not really showed that first one. I ended up not being as happy with it as some other illustrations of me, so it kind of gets like pushed to the wayside when I'm showing images. Rare sky sighting. Matthew screams and disappears. I hope my weird bald model is not that terrifying, but I definitely gotta set the key that makes it so that my model turns off has gotta be harder to press because I have been pressing it quite a bit. Yes, so the other thing about the buff Chi meme is that Chi would definitely beat up Madrid, which is the worst villain in the manga for sure, I'd say. We won't see why quite yet. I mean, like, he's already pretty intolerable, but he gets worse, if you can believe it. And that'd be him. And, right, technically this is the real main villain, but she's just doing what she thinks is right for her planet, which turns out to be kind of the wrong thing, but you know, but then this guy is just doing evil stuff because he can, so there's a difference. Bye, Matthew. Thanks for stopping in. I'm sorry about your cavities. Yep. Madrid is a character that's canonly a creepy guy, so that's why we don't like him. Except for I have heard people that like him, so I don't think I did it strong enough where people wouldn't like him, but I tried. So I'm gonna do... think I'm doing gold metal for these girls. So let me pick up the color. I say happy Toby Fox face queen off of my queen. Abby says it's so funny they're just both named Queen. They both think they're doing right when in reality they're doing it wrong. Well, you know, that's one of the reasons why I absolutely loved the Queen from Deltarune, because obviously it's a character I would like, because I have like a similar character, I think, but the Queen in Deltarune is like way funnier than mine. So I honestly like her better than my own character, but technically the Queen of Kanar's actual name is Earth, but they don't refer to her as that because everybody on Kanar takes their names in that generation from a place that they're supposed to conquer. So Earth is the planet that she is supposed to conquer during her lifetime. So she's actually not that old. She's like early 30s, really. But she has to stay queen until she conquers her goal, which is conquering Earth. But she has to conquer some other planets before she can get there, because Kanar is going through a huge famine right now. And she needs to feed her soldiers. So she has decided to take over Rabufru because we're the biggest sweets exporter in the galaxy. And if she can feed her soldiers enough sugar and calories, then they can take over Earth without having to deal with the famine that they're currently going through. So that's why she's attempting to take over Rabufru. Yeah, sometimes I've called her Terra before. Or Earth. Terra just means Earth too, though. So I haven't decided which one I will officially call her, if I'll ever say her name, but sometimes I like to call her Terra and sometimes I like to call her Earth, but they mean the same thing, really. And you, Nasha, do you also have a character named Terra? In the words of Terra would be a good name. Terra is cooler than Earth, for sure. Nice! Tell us about your character. I have no idea what color I'm making these girls' hair in the ends. So just all these colors will probably get changed, but obviously it takes some time to just put down these flat colors. It's a lot of lore. I have also been talking a lot about a lot of my lore, so I understand that characters come with a lot of lore. It's kind of a funny story is, you know, usually VTubers have a lore, right? And I was at a convention and I have this thing where I talk to people live at conventions in like the Artist Alley and sell my book to them. And she was like, quick, what's your VTuber lore? And I just picked up the omnibus off my table, which is like over 500 pages, and handed it to her. And she handed it back to me immediately and said, that's too much lore, and walked away. I was like, come on. I thought it was pretty funny. And I don't know what color I'm going to do yet, so I'm just going to do a gray. And just do my eyes as regular. Then you don't feel like explaining. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna force anybody to talk about their characters, but it is always interesting to hear about. Let's talk about Nimble. Is that one another one of your characters in Inuyasha? Says, I gotta go write a Google Doc before I forget all of it. That's a good habit to get in, because I most definitely have a huge Magical Princess Sky Google Doc where I have all my stuff in one place, so that's a good thing to do. And Happy wants to know if I can draw Peely from Fortnite. I don't know who that is. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up later. Hey, nobody wants to talk about their OCs in a strange world where artists don't talk about their OCs. That's okay though. Why don't you tell me about this Peely person instead? Actually just gonna go more like blue-gray here. So the eyes already look more like pearls. Alright, so I'm gonna copy all these layers and then go over to our other twin's eyes and hit paste. And flip. I'll just stick those in there. Kind of off center. Peely is a banana, so the Fortnite character Peely is a banana. Okay, that's weird. I guess the name Peely makes a lot more sense now. Inuyasha says, I made an unconscious effort to keep Terra mysterious. I don't know why. I think that makes sense. I had characters that I kept huge secrets about my OCs for years and years, so I completely understand wanting to keep a little mysteriousness about your characters to surprise friends, and it's always fun. buff cat named Meowscles, like muscles. That's so funny. That's also a Fortnite character? Some blush. I don't know if I'm gonna do lipstick on these characters or not, so let's just move on to the other one and do the same thing. I forgot the other one. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna look at this cat. Muscles from Fortnite, huh? Meow. Oh, I don't know why. I didn't expect like a muscly dude with a little chibi hat cat head. That's funny. That is not what I expected at all. Interesting. Like, I don't even know if you can consider that a pet cat. That's like a whole dude. It is actually a cat. How? It doesn't have the anatomy of a cat, that's for sure. I'm in the thinking phase here. I'm not sure what to do next to these characters. Oh wait, sorry. I tend to just like zone out here, but so I'm just trying to think like what I'm gonna do next with these characters. Let's take a look at my mood board again. So what next? I really like gold jewelry, so maybe I'll just go ahead and fill out some of their gold jewelry since I already know that's what I want to do, and then I'll think of some other colors and stuff as I go. So I'm going to select this earring here. Give it some color. Just gonna, apparently that's not at a high enough layer. Okay, there we go. That's over the line art. I wonder if Umber will come back into the chat and see that you were wanting him back here, I guess. Oh, Mimi reached 100 subs. Oh, congratulations to Mimi. I heard that they got a new member of their band. I have not watched her streams in a bit either. Usually I just pop in for a few minutes of somebody's stream. The last stream that I watched was one from Tori Taiga. She does cooking streams. And sometimes I pop in to get some tips on some cooking. So I do like the cooking streams, and oh, I think Happy missed this, but I was talking about actually attempting to pull off a bread stream soon, and I'm fairly serious about that this time. So hopefully I can make it happen. Oh yay, I'm glad you're excited about the bread stream. Yeah, so I was thinking about making some cinnamon rolls soon. And I was like, oh, I really should try bread stream. And I got some tips on how I might be able to pull it off. So potentially I could do, like, I set up my laptop in the kitchen to watch the bread rise, and then I remote into my laptop and get a screen cap of what my laptop is seeing, and then put it on OBS on this computer. Now that sounds really complicated. I'm not sure if my computer can handle it, but I think it'd be really fun to do a bread stream finally, since I've been talking about it for a long time now. Hopefully I can make it happen. Of course, don't listen to me when I'm trying to make things happen, because you never know. But that reminds me, I wanted to do a version of our bread that I can use as like a live 2D object. Oh no, Umber, I hope you feel better. High pollen count? Oh yeah, that always gets me. Alright, bread. I'm not sure what kind of hair I'm gonna do from them otherwise, wings or whatnot. No, it's not random at all. I definitely know the pollen count gets me. Have loads of potatoes in Minecraft, or maybe that's what was supposed to be random. That is a little random. But cool. Potatoes sound tasty. Oh, it's already 8 there. Yeah, it gets late fast there. Okay, nothing for bread stream. I think it was under a sticker sheet. think it was December, maybe? So if I type in sheet and see if it comes up. I think it was December sticker sheet that I had the bread in. So I did want to make a cute bread item for if I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I see the stream moves in. Okay, no, I found it. Potato wedges, that sounds delicious. I love thin sliced potatoes. And you put them in like a dish with olive oil or butter and stack vegetables and then fish on top of it and bake it in the oven. It's so tasty. And also French fries are really tasty. I love French fries. We make French fries at home and fry them and everything, and they're super good. Okay, so I have this bread drawing that I did a while ago, and I'm gonna format it for a live 2D item. You have 992 virtual potatoes? Oh my goodness. 15.5 stacks of potatoes? I don't know much about Minecraft, so how hard is it to grow something like that? So I'm gonna format some of this little bread roll so that parts of it can jiggle. They're not hard to grow in Minecraft. Says, I need to ask something. Would you call potato wedges fries? Because in the UK we call them chips. But obviously you call what we call crisp chips? Now this is a very confusing question, so I'm gonna draw some fries and we can all see what we think these fries are. So when I'm talking about fries, right, potato fries here, I'm talking about like long and skinny, like fries. So they're like this shape normally. Sometimes they have the rind on them, sometimes not. So that's fries. And if I'm thinking about potato wedges, I'm thinking about like half a potato, like a cut potato, so there's like the rind there in like a little wedge shaped. And it's usually cooked in the oven, not fried. And if I was thinking about chips, I'm thinking about potato chips, so they're like you know, skinny thin fried chips. And as for crisps, I don't know what that would be. Amber says, these are the random questions you run through my head while I'm talking to an American I need to ask. I think it's very interesting that quite a bit of my viewers are in the UK, and so I learn new things. And so this is how I would categorize some potato objects where I live, at least. Alright, so I'm gonna clean up these items here. I'm gonna make a really bouncy bread right here. Alright, Happy says fries equals chips, and chips equals crisps. And wedges would just be called potato. Okay. Good to know. Crisps is a cute name for chips. I like that. Now I gotta cut off its ears. Goodbye, ears. Cut off its tail too. And now I'm gonna smooth out some things about it. If I can find there it is, the blender. Check out. Umbra says some of us call French fries fries. Good to know. A new scythe, is that also something you can make in Minecraft? The tail's going away too. Tail and ears. So that way they can be wiggly. Now they can move around. Oh, like scythes for cutting flour or something different? Okay, I'm gonna do like a hot bread rising thing going on here. Something like that, I guess. It's like steam coming off the bread, I guess. In my Vtuber stuff folder and save it, and I'll keep working on it at another point. Vtuber bread. Hi, welcome Fredbear. How are you doing? Sounds full of sipes and the mods certainly aren't for farming. Oh no, not for farming! What are you using them for? Should I even ask? So my goal here is gonna be like make the bread stretchy and bouncy, and then I'll put the bread on top of my head, I guess. I wanted to do a rig that was like a model that was specifically for cooking streams, where I had toggles of doing things that was actually cooking related, but that would be the next model. I just cannot do it that fast if I'm trying to do a bread stream pretty soon. Oh, I see, they're for getting rid of the zombies and skeletons in Minecraft. I keep on forgetting that Minecraft has, like, enemies that you actually have to fight. I just think of it as, like, building houses and stuff. This looks bread-like enough. Let me add a little extra bready color to it. Add. Yeah, I think that looks more breadish, bread-like. I add some of this to some of the other bits. Copy and paste. I'll put it on the other ear. And paste. Put it on the tail. Cute. I don't know who's joining, Happy. First, I don't know how long I will be streaming, since it's already been almost 3 hours and I'm running out of steam. I just shut down all these things that I was opening. Have I seen the air quality in New York? I think I saw something about wildfires. Was it wildfires or is that somewhere else? I probably have not seen anything about it. I don't really keep up with news or anything. I live under a rock. So, please tell me what's up with the air quality in New York? And continue on this for a little bit. Pick up that gold color there. Effects. stars. I'm gonna do some different color pearls. Obviously this is like too small details for anybody to really look at. I'm gonna do some like purpley black pearls in here even. Oh, I'm using airbrush. No wonder it's not doing what I wanted. Okay, there we go. That's a lot easier. Happy said, I've got an idea to write an AU about York playing with fire. I'm pretty sure that I have some doodles somewhere in like a really old folder of York learning about the safety hazards of playing with fire because I already closed my character thing, but canonly the Canar Sydney is like really obsessed with fire, and so there was like this little story that I doodled a long time ago where he tries to show York how to play with fire and it does not go well. So that's funny. Definitely a dangerous thing to do, playing with fire. Are we gonna get the news on the air quality in New York, or are you gonna leave us hanging, Fredbear? Now I'm concerned. Making Rain of Canar. Oh, like a song? That sounds cool. If you want any more information about the Canar, just let me know. Okay, now I've got to do the same thing to this necklace over here. Happy says, ironic, I'm gonna make a AU now. Firebender York? Oh, that's funny. I've never tried to imagine any of my characters in the Avatar universe, or like what elements they would have. That's kind of fun to think about. That's the wrong one. I wasn't supposed to mess with that one. I was supposed to mess with this one. Okay, there we go. Much better. I think that my element would definitely be air, just because canonly all of my attacks in the Magical Princess Sky manga like definitely deal with like weather, and also I can fly, so it only makes sense. But as for everyone else, I'm not really sure what everyone's elements would be. Obviously Sydney would be fire. And Storm would also be air because he wants to be a pilot. I can't speak. Like, pilots are airships kind of thing. And I think Pepper would be water because she's like very serene and she makes everyone around her feel like relaxed. Who would be Earth? Well, no, maybe actually Pepper would be Earth because I think that she's got like an inner strength to her because she's learning how to like sword fight and stuff in the story. And she's also got a very earth looking like color palette. Let's read the chat. Sorry, I got distracted. Abby says I should make another Sky Megalo soon. And Yasha said, please do. I want to make it more lore accurate. And Happy says, wait, Allie, I sent friend requests. Honestly, like, if you want to talk to me, I'm just gonna be honest, like, I'm so bad with social media platforms that you should really just contact me by email. Like, if you want to get the quickest reply from me, like, it's gonna be email, and I just gotta be honest with myself about that at this point, because I feel so bad because it's like I want to talk to people, but then I just won't if it's on any kind of social media. Like, I get weirded out by social media, like, sketched out. Like, it's a mental problem at this point, but I'm just old and email feels comfortable. I'm not really sure, but if y'all want to send me an email, I will drop my email in the chat. How about that? Here you go. I'm sorry, I'm old. The lore does go kind of deep. Let's see. Where would I begin if I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the lore right now? So, the Kanar have their hair like in these longer hairstyles, and that's because their rank is determined by their hair length, but it's not a hair length that they grow themselves. They have to grow their hair through the magic that the queen bestows upon them. So the queen basically, like, makes everyone have their rank. So basically no one has hair unless the queen gives them hair. As weird as that is. Maybe I can just show you a comic page of this happening. I don't know how to explain it without my comic pages. This is why I am a comic storyteller and not verbal storyteller, because if I'm trying to tell a story out loud, it does not make any sense whatsoever. So let's go. Volume 7 has a good image of the hair growing ceremony. Let me find that. Alright, I'm opening it up. Yeah, they're all bald! Oh no! Bald Sky's back! No! I thought you were making a joke about the Kanar! Okay, let me get rid of Bald Sky. I've got to shapeshift like 5 times before it registers what I want with my... Yeah, there we go. Alright, I did not mean to be Bald Sky, I'm sorry. Welcome back, Bald Sky. So, this is like the hair growing ceremony. Basically, this is the queen, and she uses like her magical hands here to grow the Kanar soldiers' hair, and she has like a whole like ceremonial thing that she says during it. She has, "You have returned to the righteous place where you were first given the gift of rank as an infant, this time grown. You are now ready to join the Kanar forces and our generations-long quest to expand our glorious reach in the universe. I bestow upon you rank within the Empire of Kanar. You are now one of my own." So that's her, like, her ceremony. There's also a ceremony for naming. She gives all the names to the Kanar kids. So there's like a lot of people for her to see in one day. Like, I don't know when she ever sleeps, but that's some of the lore there. Magical Meme Sky, characters Bubchi, Bald Sky, Arsonist York. Perfect. And that's more of her talking. So these are just some comic pages from it. These are some of the characters standing in front of her in the throne room. Also, about the Kanar, they have really high metabolisms, which is why they need, like, so much food, and why their planet is kind of, like, desolate due to overfarming and deforestation and other environmental factors. And so they just kind of, like, take over other planets to supplement what they don't have on their own planet, and yeah. I still gotta think about what I'm doing with this one here. Oops. Umber says, I'm one of the Kanar confirmed. I'm always hungry. Why am I not trying to invade Rabufru? No, don't invade Rabufru! Okay, I have something fun here. Let's see. I think it's volume 6. There's actually a quiz to find out if you would be a Rabufru person, a Kanar person, or a part of the pirate crew. Alright, so you guys can play along with this if you want. Alright. So, I don't know if you can read this. What are you, quiz? Rabufru, Kanar, or pirate? So, I'm gonna leave this up on the screen and you guys can tell your answers. I'm also gonna read them out loud. So, how do you like your sweets? A, I love homemade desserts. B, I don't care, I'll eat anything. C, I like anything as long as it's free. So, answer within yourself, ask yourself what you would do here in this situation. At 2, when I'm playing on a team, game or sport, how competitive are you? A, having fun is really what matters. B, I want to win, my teammates better not slow me down. C, our team is gonna kick your team's butts. Alright, good, Happy's doing it. Alright, 3, how do you feel about your hometown? A, it feels like home there, great memories. B, it's okay, not the best, but it is my hometown. C, never want to see it again. Okay, good, we're getting some answers flowing into the chat. Alright. Question number 4. Do you break the rules? A, sometimes, if it won't hurt anyone, or it's a silly rule. B, I believe rules are in place for a reason. And C, I live to break the rules. Alright, let me see what people are commenting and watching the chat now. Happy's going for I like anything as long as it's free. Umbra says I don't care, I'll eat anything. Inyash also says I'll eat anything. 2, Happy says having fun is what matters. And Inasha says I want to win, my teammates better not slow me down. 3 for Happy is feels like home in their hometown. The same for Inasha. And Umbra feels like their hometown is okay. Umbra also feels like it's okay to break the rules if it's a city rule. Okay. Alright, I think we've all answered up to number 4. So let's go to page 2. Now keep track of your answers. I don't want to show anybody the secret answers below, so... Okay. Question number 5. Do you enjoy holidays or celebrations? A. Yes, lots of fun. B. Nah, not really my thing. C. Sure, partying and free food. Question number 6. How do you eat your food? A. I savor every bit. B. I devour it like it's my last meal. C. I'll eat anything with my bare hands. Who's gonna stop me? The last one's definitely me. And 7th question, I think? I lost track. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7th question. Would you ever try to grow a plant? A. Yes. B. I'm horrible at growing things. I kill every plant I touch. And C. No, why would I want to do that? Okay, let's see. Okay, Happy says for the first one, yes, enjoying holidays. Partying and free food for Inuyasha. And Umbra says partying and free food, eat anything with their bare hands, and no, why would I want to do that? You're leaning very hard into the C section here. I think you're definitely gonna get your answer. Okay, so last question. You don't get a say in this one. What is your favorite food? A, candy, B, candy, or C, candy? So make your selections there, and now total up your A, B's, and C's and see which one you have the highest of. So I'll wait before showing the results here. Hello, welcome Inno! I heard about you today. A, B, and C, candy. Nice. The last one's a hard one! That's funny. Inuyasha says 8D. What is answer D? You don't like candy or something? Okay, Happy picked mostly A's. Okay. What are you? I'm waiting for everyone else first. I'll wait for everyone else to figure it out so that I won't affect their answers. D, none of the above. Okay, so you don't like candy. So just leave that one off and add up the rest of them as normal. Okay, Umbra says B-A, B-A, C, so I think that's still the highest percentage of C's. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the last one doesn't necessarily count, though, but 3 is still more than your 2 A's and 2 B's, though, so C's it is, right? Or no, those are also 2. I don't know, that's a tie. Okay, mainly C's, we'll go with that. Okay, so Inuyasha, I think, has rejected this system. Has gone with D, so... Okay. If you mostly got A's, you are most likely from Planet Rabufru, which is the planet that I come from. So hello, fellow Rabu. And if you are mostly B's, then you would be from Planet Kanar. And if you were C's, then you would be from the Chocolate Chip Pirate Crew. So let's see what Inuyasha got. 3 B's, 3 A's, and 2 C's. So you're a tie between being a Rabufru person or a Kanar person. That's very interesting. Happy says, Rabufru, yes, I'm the same as Chi. And Inuyasha says, I'm a Kanar. What? Nice, good. And Umbra's from Chocolate Chip. Nice. It looks like we have a whole collection of some different answers that people have gotten here. Nice. Hello, welcome to Mexican Tale. I'm doing good. How are you? Blood Chocolate Chip? I don't know what that is from, but this is definitely called the Chocolate Chip. It's from my original comic book series. Everyone was just taking this quiz to see what they would fall into for the aliens that inhabit the universe. I'm glad everyone enjoyed my quiz. Happy says you should do more games like this. It was fun. I'll try to do some more maybe in the next volume then. Because it was really fun to make this quiz. I made this quiz like back in 2018 maybe? Well, I guess Chocolate Ship isn't really a race so much as it's just a bunch of pirates that come together and end up joining together, so basically you reject being from a particular planet and become a pirate of the Chocolate Ship crew. Mexican Tail says, did you hear they actually have new ketchup? I did see some new ketchup flavors at the store, but they were all like mayo and ketchup or mustard and ketchup. I don't know if that's what you mean. Oh, blood ketchup? That sounds pretty gross. Alright, I guess back to staring at this and figuring out how I'm gonna finish it up. There's so many hours of work on this one and I'm confused. How about mayo chup? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the mayo and ketchup combination. I will say, I do like mayo and ketchup together, but I prefer to have them separately and then mix them together at my own discretion. Love to dip some fries in that combination. Oh, you like the background music? That's good. I can send you, or I can put the, this is the link of the music that I listened to during my stream. It's all from, a royalty-free planet, so it's just all royalty-free music that I use in the background, but it's all done by some different artists, and I put together this list of the ones that I liked from them that I could use without getting copyright infringements. Mexican Tail says Craft Rants Cranch. Yeah, there's some weird ketchup flavors out there nowadays. I like relish and ketchup together, but I don't know if they've figured that one out yet. I don't know what they would call it. Relichup or something like that? I don't know. Now we're talking about ketchup. Yeah, we are talking about ketchup, like weird ketchup combinations that they're selling in the grocery stores now. Like you can buy mayonnaise and ketchup pre-mixed and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Mexican Tail says, my songs from SpongeBob rap songs. I don't know any SpongeBob rap songs. Coincidentally, I'm pretty out of touch with pop culture. I didn't even watch SpongeBob as a kid. I was one of those kids where I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, you know? This is bothering me. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Just gonna do a little box of pink on top of everything. I think is gonna be easiest. I'll just change it depending on whatever ends up being there. Happy says, I don't think I've told you this, but a lot of your characters will be in Undertale rebranded. Oh cool, which ones? Umber says, ketchup-nays? Did they sell it in the store pre-combined? Because I do love, ketchup and mayonnaise, but I don't think I would ever buy it, like, pre-combined in the store, because it would just take up more space in the fridge, but I didn't know if people were actually buying it or not. Dark Sea featuring Patrick Star. Are you giving me recommendations for SpongeBob rap songs? Says it's disgusting. Are you talking about mayo ketchup? Ketchup-nays? I love it. But pre-mixed? I don't know how that is. I haven't tried it. I love the vocals. Abby, I'm planning to add Sky and Chi and York. Oh, nice. Those are your favorite ones from the PS. Mexican Dale says, please listen to SpongeBob Don't Mess With Me. Is that the name of the song, or? I'm so confused. Happy says, Geli will be just a random enemy you encounter because they're a slime. Nice. I love Geli getting the love here. So 4 MPS characters. Fun. I do not know what's in the SpongeBob raps, so I'm not gonna play them on the stream, but thank you for their recommendations anyway. I try not to get copyright infringements as well, so I don't know that they are. I did play the Rickroll song though, and I did like maybe a few other songs that gave me copyright strikes. It's not that important right now because I'm not monetized. I try not to. Happy says, in the genocide route, Chi will become buff Chi and fight you. No, I mean, like, it's probably not that much of a spoiler since I usually play the pacifist route and these kind of things. Mexican Dale says, I just played all the SpongeBob games on the GBA once. I don't know what the GBA is. What is the GBA? Alright, I'm gonna continue to do some pearls and things. Do some blacky purple pearls. Oh, the Game Boy Advance. I have a old Game Boy Color. Again, it's another thing that I've wanted to stream for a long time, but I've wanted to do like the some of the old Pokemon games, or I have a cats game where you take care of cute cats, and it's a cute pink Game Boy Advance that I had when I was younger, so I was thinking about using it to stream, and oh man, I have for a long time, but people tell me to just use a, what is it called? The emulator thing, but I already have too many programs on my computer. You should play the gold version of Pokemon. I think I have one of the green ones. I don't know if the leaf green, maybe? I could get up and go check. I know where it is, but yeah, the Game Boy Color, they're super cute. I drew an illustration of me playing one once, if you want to see it. Let me find that one. And then I just proceeded to never try it. I don't know why I'm this way. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Oh yeah, there it is. Just loading. Ta-da! That's what it looks like. It looks like that. It's the pink one, the little square one. It's super cute. Mexican Tail says, I just bought the Pokemon Gold version. Nice. All gold. Pokemon Gold version. I'm gonna see which one that is online. Okay, so the one with bird. Nice. I've heard that one's pretty good. Can you show me in the live stream? The Game Boy? Hopefully soon. I'll just post it to my Instagram account in a story so that people can see it afterwards. Let me, get my Instagram account profile. So that's my Instagram, and I'll post a picture of my Game Boy Advance in real life on my story. But I did draw the screen caps because I did really want to do a stream where I was actually playing, and I should just do it since I already have all the supplies to do it. What are you seeing outside your window? You know, hopefully not something scary outside your window. Mexican Tail says, my brother bought a Game Boy Advance SP with NES Classic Edition. Nice. My sister had a matching one of these. Mine was pink and hers was blue. I'm not sure if she still has hers, but I definitely still have this one, so I was thinking about like actually playing the games and like filming my hands playing it. I guess I need some new white gloves though, so it looks correct, but I mean, I guess I could play without them, but I know most VTubers, they put on the gloves anyway, and my character has gloves, but I definitely want to do this at some point. Oh no, are you okay? Somebody was outside your window? The Game Boy cost $50? That's still like a decent amount for an old game console, but it is a good one. I like how portable it is, you know? Inno is this person that's talking in the chat. I don't know why the name is though. If that's their real name or not, I have no idea. This is still a pretty cute drawing. I like this drawing. I tried to make it look like I was in a vintage anime or something. I guess I should start planning streams I've been putting off for a long time, so I'll try to go for this one. I don't know if I'll play the Pokemon game or if I'll play the cat game first, because those are the two I have. I think I have a third one, but I don't remember what it is. I think it's like a animal hospital game or something like that. I'll show you what the Cats game looks like though. Cats Game Boy Advance. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of what the game looks like. You just like follow around this cat all day and feed it and pet it and buy things for it, and it breaks things in your house and sneaks off, and it's cute. I don't know. I've heard that game is scary, right? The Needy Streamer game, isn't it scary or something? Is it like I don't think it's G-rated either. You're gonna have to tell me a little bit more about it, but from what I've seen, I do not think so. Oh, Inuyasha, you played this game too? Or you played the Needy Streamer game? Oh cool, you're gonna stream it yourself. Have you already played through it once? Oh, Inuyasha has played the cat game. Yay! Isn't it so cute? They do some kind of like iridescent-y looking effects on these pearls. Purple. Very iridescent looking. Oh no! Mexican Tail hates cats! That's okay, not everyone likes cats. Do you like dogs any? Or what kind of pet do you like best? I like koi fish best for pets. Abby says, you remember my old music? Yeah, I remember listening to some of it. I remember you made some fun like ones with sparkly magical girl sounds and things that I liked a lot. And I'm gonna do these pearls. Background, yeah, it is. If I remember any that you may have forgotten, oh, that's interesting. You wouldn't remember your own songs, but maybe I would. Unfortunately, I don't remember the names of songs very well. That's always been something of mine. You know, somebody's like, oh, like, what song do you like? And I'm like, oh, the one about this by this person, but I don't really remember the name. So it might not be super accurate info. Yeah, I remember there was one and it had like a cover with sky on it, but she was like dark with red accents and it looked spooky, and that one was a really cool song. But I don't remember the name of it once again. Mexican Tail says, I love dogs. Okay, nice, you like dogs. I think that there was a dog game for Game Boy Advance too, but I got the cat one. Yeah, the Wiki Sky, that's what it was called, in early 2022. Yeah, I remember that one, it was super cool. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I didn't think I was gonna have it in me since I was kind of tired and still recovering from a headache yesterday, but I ended up getting a good decent amount done. I got all the flat colors for this done and a few shading things, and then I also got the sticker sheet done. I'm still thinking about this background, but it's pretty much finished. So I noticed some errors there. Fix that. You can see the background through the back of her hair a little bit. This too. Just gonna go ahead and fill in that part. Hello, Weeg! Amber says, what have I missed? I've been kind of slacking off and chatting, I think, for like the last hour, so I haven't gotten much farther on these characters. And then I was going back to just working on the background of this briefly. Because there's a food truck down my street. It won't be here forever, so I am gonna have to leave at a certain point. But I will do a few more minutes of correcting the background on this one. Oh, you've invaded. Your whole friend group is here. That's awesome. Okay, it likes this background. Okay, cool. So maybe I'll just, I feel like it needs a little something, though. Maybe some colors? Or... oh, I have an idea, so maybe we can do like almost like a shadow. So it looks almost three-dimensional. With like a purpley shadow. What do you think? Happy says, trust me, if all my friends were online, we'd have like 7 AU Undertale musicians in chat right now. That'd be fun. Are all your friends in super different time periods? I don't know what time I could stream so that everyone could be online. Maybe for my Undertale stream whenever I end up doing that. Oh, Undertale goddess. Stan Allie, aw. Thank you. Little shadow techniques. Okay, these ones look a little weird up here, so let me just delete those, but other than that. Okay, let me do some special effects to top off this piece. I love to do like a purpley, maybe purpley overlay. Yeah, give it a little softness. And do it on the background too. I can't forget, I gotta put my signature in here. My signature, my stickers, people would find me in the future, even if it's annoying. I know most artists don't actually do their signatures, especially not on like anime art these days, but I still do. Now is a perfect time to stream. Everyone is normally online. Your timing's great. Yeah, I guess I could stream closer to like 4 or 5. I've been streaming mostly at 1 these days, my time, EST. So I could try a little later. I just tend to stream at that time when I'm doing art streams a lot because like between 1 and 5 is like my power hours, I guess, for drawing art. And then gaming usually I would do later, so I'll keep that in mind. Oh, thanks, Weeg. Weeg says nice signature. I realized that the stripes on here are not in the right place. I do not know what song that is. Sounds disturbing. Alright, I'm just gonna erase some screen tone. And my stomach is growling, thinking about getting maybe some clam chowder, so... Hey, this stream has been super fun. Thank you everyone for keeping me company while I work real stressed out life. I think this actually helped me relax and get more committed to my work, actually. Even though I know I slacked off quite a bit, at least it kept me dedicated to the task instead of doing something else. Oh no, Happy's getting a drink when I'm trying to say goodbye. No! Alright, I'll stay until Happy comes back. So, what we did today, we did this sticker sheet, mostly just the coloring and background. And then we started to color these fairies and do some shading on their jewelry. Now this was more slow going because I'm always kind of uncertain of what I'm doing, with this, but Happy says, not a slacker anymore. And Allie Mega a song about me being a slacker. Very pretty funny. Alright, so plans for the future, hopefully. Okay, so Red Stream, Undertale, and hopefully Game Boy Advance. So that's what I'm trying to go with here for my lineup. And oh, hello, Rain Crystal. I'm sorry that I'm trying to go because I'm hungry, but apparently this is the time to stream because everyone is here, so I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to stream at 4:30 more regularly if that's when everyone's online, so that it's just a better time for everyone, I think. But Rain Crystal wants to know, who is this? This is my OC from when I was 6, also. She's from a story called Spookataima, otherwise known as Spooky Time, but with A's at the end of everything for no good reason. And she is a magical girl who was born with her magical powers embedded in her forehead as this ruby-like gemstone, but she can't access them, right? She's just like, I'm a weirdo who has a gem stuck in my forehead, basically. And her name is Pearly, which doesn't really make any sense with the gem in her forehead, but I guess her parents had a sense of humor. And so she ends up skateboarding one day, and this is her canon outfit from me being a 6-year-old in the 2000s or whatever, and this was the outfit I chose for her, which is crazy, I think. But anyway, so she skateboards on down to a surprise birthday party she's been invited to, and she shows up and there's a villain there, and the villain wants to take the powers out of her forehead that she didn't even realize that she had. And so she ends up getting sucked into this alternate dimension where she has to defeat the wizard bad guy, and she finds a ring with an eyeball on it, right? So it's like a creepy ring with an eyeball. And the eyeball ring opens and out comes an angel cat. Why? Because I was 6. And the angel cat helps her transform into a magical girl who can access her full magical powers from her forehead. And that's basically it. She then goes around and she gets kidnapped by a ghost. She gets kidnapped by some teeth that are alive and out of somebody's mouth, which is really creepy. There's some rabid squirrels. She has to fight a clone of herself that's evil. It's weird. But anyway, I really wanted to draw her because this month's June theme is pearls for this month's birthstone. So if anybody here has a June birthday, happy birthday. And so I just felt like drawing her, and I'm sitting here and I have the original 6-year-old copy of Spookataima here that I drew. And it's pretty funny to see the improvement. This is 20 years of improvements. It's pretty funny. Hey, let me read the chat. I was focusing on telling the story of Spookataima here. Oh, go lunch. Food is so important. I know it's important. There's a food truck that has clam chowder down the road right now, and I'm thinking about it. And Happy says, it means so much. Every time you stream, your efforts are great, and you're almost at 500 subs, so keep up the great work. Oh, thank you, Happy! And thank you, Weeg. And thank you, Eno, for saying the art is cute. And Happy says, I really hope Volume 8 goes well. Looking forward to the next volume. Great at storytelling. All your efforts make it so worth the time. Says, thank you, Allie, so much for everything you do. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to doing more Volume 8 too, and hopefully on stream. And I'll try to actually plan those streams that I've been promising you guys. So, thanks for being patient with me and sticking around, even though I only stream every so often these days. And that reminds me, okay, so I wanted to do an Undertale stream, right? I wanted to do the baking stream, I want to do Game Boy Advance stream, and I did want to do a collab with Rain Crystal of Ghost Girls Gaming, who was in the chat, and we wanted to do something where we chatted about magical girls for a while. These are all things that I want to do in the next 2 months. That's what I'm hoping for, so hopefully I can get my my stuff together and figure it out and do some fun streams in the next 2 months. I'm gonna try to make it happen. And also, like I said, my 2-year anniversary for being a VTuber is at the end of next month, the end of July, so I've gotta do something fun for that for sure. And Happy, sure, go ahead and shoot me an email. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about it. Oh, somebody else came in. Oh no! Hello, Rue. I'm so sorry. I mean, like, it's good you're here. I'm hungry and I'm trying to leave this stream, but I'm having fun with everybody, so I'm conflicted. Well, welcome, and I'm sorry that I am trying to go eat. Aaron Kissel says, let me know, weekends work best for me. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, now there's 11 people in the concurrent viewers. How am I supposed to leave and go eat? Okay. Hello everyone new. I don't know who else came, but hello. Who are you? And hi. And so this is for my bread stream. I did this today for anybody who's interested. It has like movable ears, and what I'm gonna do is make this a really wiggly bread to put on my head. So this is exciting. For my bread stream. I'm thinking next week for that one, since I'm really craving some cinnamon rolls. Hello, Dragon Arts! Yes, it's really Magical Princess Sky. My model is different than it normally is today. I'm using the customizable VTuber model that I finished about a month and a half ago. But I made it look like me, so there's that. I'm just more like my normal girl form in pajamas maybe, rather than my magical girl outfit. And how are you, Dragon Arts? I keep this one up for now. Whoa. I'm so happy that all your friends are in the chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy there's a lot of people in the chat right now. I feel bad leaving. I don't know what to do. I wish I could just like leave the stream open so people could chat like while I go run down to the food truck or something, but I think I'm gonna be tired and hungry by that time. So I will have to go to ending screen, as sad as it is, but I will try to stream more around this time, since it seems like that is when everyone is able to get on. So around 4 or 5, I'll keep that in mind. Yes, you can't stream if you're starving. You are correct. Thank you for taking care of me, everyone. I will go eat. If anybody else needs to go eat too. Everyone's getting on to me. Okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll go eat something. Thank you. Alright, thank you everyone. Rue and Inuyasha and Rain Crystal and Happy and whoever else is in here. Ino and Weeg was here a second ago, and everyone else who joined me today. Thanks for keeping me company, and remember to make a wish, and I guess your wish is probably going to be for me to go eat, and I will, I promise, but yes, I'll go eat. Okay, goodbye. Alright. See if my ending thing still works. Oh, I used my mermaid one, even though it's not mermaid. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, see y'all later.